Yo, what's going on, guys? So basically I start my cut next Monday. This video is going to go through my current full day of eating in the off season. So I've been on roughly about 5,000 calories over the last several weeks. Gonna go through that diet today. I've already ate a good like 2,000 calories this morning. It's about 9-10 o'clock at the moment. Just about to head to the gym, so I'm gonna go through my leg day as well. But yeah, I'm just about to show you what I've ate already today. So meal number one included about 500 to 600 milliliters of semi-skim milk with 2 scoops of these fine Scottish oats, and then 1 scoop of chocolate malted honeycomb whey. Alongside that, I also had 2 bagels, which had some jam on, and then also some of this stuff, which is absolutely epic. It's kind of like a salted caramel peanut butter. Meal number 2 was like half of one of these, which is like 500 grams of 12% mince, alongside some jasmine rice, so 250 grams of like the microwavable jasmine rice with a load of ketchup on. That was my meal 2. And altogether, that works out about 2,000 calories. I'll show you my phone right now. So yeah, logging it on MyFitnessPal, and it's 2,000, and if it's even show you, there you go, 2,301 calories. Ignore the 2,800, I don't know where that's from. So yeah, this is my gym bag. Obviously got the headphones that I may or may not need today, camera bag, camera like stand, like tripod, then I've got like just tons of shit in here, got my belt, another t-shirt. Basically, I just bring that to the gym every single day, and if I don't have it on, it feels really weird. But anyway, about to head off to the gym. I'll try and take you guys through my leg session. It's my first leg session back after a little like 3-4 day deload. So I'll take you guys through it. Hopefully no one in the gym moans about recording. Sometimes I do, and you know. Oh, and I also forgot, this is my pre-workout muffin. It looks a lot smaller on the camera actually. Yeah. Pre-workout muffin is going in on the way to the gym. Okay, so just got to the gym for leg day. In here we have 100 grams of maltodextrin, 10 grams of like lime glutamine, and then 10 grams of creatine. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a voiceover on this, just so you can kind of get an idea of what I actually do for my sessions. I thought it'd be better than actually just showing you just random footage and putting some cool little music thing over. So what you can see at the moment, this is when I've just got into the gym and just doing some warming up. One thing I love to do is foam roll my feet. It seems a very weird thing to do. You get a lot of weird people staring at you, but no, it's really, really good for your ankle mobility. I found that, you know, it can allow me to squat and get so much like better depth and stuff on my squatting movements. So I highly recommend it. I post it on my Instagram story all the time. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen it before. Again, I have not a bad left knee. But my left knee, I had an operation on when I was younger, so I do a lot of warming up. I spend a lot of time going through the motions, warming up, getting the blood flowing, and making sure that, you know, I'm in a great position to start doing my working sets. So do some small isolation exercises, a lot of abductor work, leg extensions, hamstring curls, all very, very light and focused on the contraction. As you can see, first exercise up is squats. So I'm doing, well, starting off with just 1 plate aside, focus on very, very slow, as you can see, working on the form, making sure that I can get that depth, making sure I get that mobility. What I tend to do is focus on doing a really slow eccentric with an explosive concentric from the bottom upwards, just because at the moment that is the point which is probably my like limiting factor on squats. It's probably what's holding me back from lifting more, is the fact that my power at the bottom isn't quite what it could be. So just warming up again, 2 plates, 3 plates, do a bit of dynamic stretching, as you can see earlier on. This was moving up to 180, so it's my working weight. Just did 1 rep of it just to get a feel of it. Felt good, so here we go on the first working set. I'll just drop into it now, so you can watch a little bit of it. Yeah, as you can see, I'm going to drop back in and just talk a little bit more because I can't stay silent for that long. The cues that I like to think about when I do this is obviously, firstly, it's just getting my like lats and stuff fully contracted, making sure my whole back posterior chain's nice and tight. Make sure I breathe and braced into that belt before I go down into the squat. So as you can see, it looks pretty horrific, but my stomach is obviously like pouching over the top of my belt. It looks like I'm fat, but I'm not fat, I swear. It's just me bracing into the belt and really, you know, pushing my core and abdominals like into that belt to make sure that I'm actually using it properly. Do like a kind of hybrid squat. So when it comes to the bar, it's not like a high bar squat, it's not a low bar, it's not like right down my back, but it's kind of in the middle. Okay, on to some leg press. So as you can see, I started off doing it and it just didn't feel right. I really don't like this leg press. So basically what I've done is modified it. I put a plank of wood basically to like incline the seat even further. It's really important when it comes to exercises that you make sure that it fits you. There's always things you can do to like improve machines to kind of tailor them to your biomechanics. So for me, quite often you'll see me put planks of wood and stuff on machines. This just enables me to kind of, you know, use them more effectively, and you'll see it again on this. As you can see at the moment, not great. Stick a bit of wood behind my back, keeps me in a nice stable position, and allows me to, you know, actually contract the muscle that I'm trying to work rather than sliding around all over the seat. So yeah, it's my current condition. About 215 to 220 pounds morning weight. A little bit chunky, but I'm happy with the fact that I've still got some abs and stuff like that, which isn't bad. I look a lot better than I did last off season, and obviously, you know, I'm going to start my cut on Monday. But yeah, that's my current condition. What's going on, guys? So I've just got home. Obviously during the workout I had that intra workout, which is 100 grams of maltodextrin, which is essentially like 400 grams of carbs. Then after one workout, on the way home, bear in mind it usually takes me about an hour to get back. I actually went shopping as well, so it took me a little bit longer today. I actually had 2 scoops of whey protein and then 1 scoop of instant oats. The instant oats are awesome just because they're like really easy to digest. I actually digest them like really well. And again, they're just kind of like in liquid form, so a bit like whey protein. You know, it's just super easy to like get in your body. Yeah. So now I'm gonna show you my post-workout meal. I have like 2 post-workout meals. Like one is like my shake, which, you know, obviously has oats and stuff in as well. And then I have like my really high carb meal. So I'll show you that now. So my post-workout carb meal is 1 banana, got some semi-skim milk, and then some cocoa crackers or crackles, I don't know what they're called. They're basically Cocoa Pops from Morrison's. I have 220 grams of these each day, or post-workout, whatever you want to call it. Now you're going to probably ask, like, you know, how do I know what 220 grams is? Because I'm not actually weighing them out. The secret is each box is 440 grams. So basically, as long as I go through a whole box of Cocoa Pops in 2 days, I know I've eaten the right amount. Also, I have just got a delivery. I think I know what this is, but I'm going to open it up and see. Sweet. As I expected, little present from Medichecks. I'll put a link to these guys down in the bio. I will actually be doing this in the next video, so stay tuned. For those of you who don't know what it is, go over to their website down below and have a look. But I'll be doing a full video on this next week. Okay, and the next meal, I've got to talk over the previous one. But basically, for the first meal, I had turkey mince, which is like 7%. Second meal, 12% steak mince. Again, 2 more tortillas. I put some cheese in this one, and also I put broccoli in them as well, which I also forgot to mention. So I do get my vegetables in during the off season, just not that many. But yeah, some broccoli. Okay, what's going on, guys? So this is my final meal. I've actually been on the phone or been on like a video conference call with the other coaches of the Team Shaped by JB coaching team for the last like hour or so. I'm a little bit behind. Well, I say I'm a little bit behind on meals. This is my last meal right here, which is 2 bagels. I think I'm actually really hungry, so I'm gonna have another meal on top of this, because when you're bulking and you're hungry, always eat more. Always eat more, get the calories in. If you're hungry, you need to eat. I'll show you my calories, or my final calories, after I've had this meal. And as you can see, this is my end of day calories. So this isn't including sauces, it isn't including like some of the condiments and stuff I have on it. So it's probably just a bit over 6,000 calories. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can see it all there. Macro wise, about 265 protein, 867 carbohydrates. Ignore the fibre, I don't log my vegetables either. Sugar like 238, fats 121. Yo, what's going on, guys? So it's actually the next day now. I'm recording this just to go over on kind of end the video. You've obviously seen what I eat in a day. This does change day in, day out. I don't eat the same stuff every single day during the off season. However, the basic foods are pretty much the same. So as you saw, like my tortilla and like mince meals and stuff, they're pretty much a staple. Bagels and stuff are pretty much a staple. A lot of it is pretty much the same every day. I just change a few things in and out every now and then if I get a little bit fed up of them and bored. Obviously, a lot of people, they kind of look at bodybuilding and health as like the same sort of things. I'm telling you now, eating 6,000 calories a day is not healthy. It allows me to build muscle, but it's not really healthy. And you know, most people don't really live the kind of like lifestyle that I'm living. So you know, you may find that you don't necessarily need to eat that many calories per day. However, at the same time, a big mistake which I see very, very often in a lot of my clients, in a lot of people that I speak to who struggle to gain muscle, is that they're simply not eating enough. And quite often that's down to the fact that they're not actually tracking what they're consuming. So, you know, obviously as you saw, I used MyFitnessPal, calculated my macros for the day. When I'm cutting, which I am as of like Monday, I will be using my plans which are on my computer, which I use to my clients to track all my weight and stuff like that, and I will be showing you guys that in the upcoming videos. So yeah, obviously if you struggle with tracking your weight and all that sort of stuff, if you struggle with gaining weight, gaining muscle, improving your performance, like just make sure that you're like actually monitoring what you're eating, because you know that is like kind of the foundation of everything. If you need help with this, obviously I do provide an online coaching service which you're more than welcome to contact me about, and I'll speak to you a little bit further about it. You can also check out the website, which I'll put down below. But yeah, I mean, over the next several weeks I'll be kind of transitioning from this off season into a cutting phase, in which I hope to go down to about 190 pounds. So I'm about 220 at the moment. I'll be going down to about 190, which is going to be interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously I'm gonna end the video there. Anyone who wants any advice or tips, or you know wants to contact me at all about help with how to build muscle, feel free to contact me via Instagram. My DMs are always open, and you're always welcome to ask me questions via there or in the comments down below. I'll be doing more videos like this over the next few weeks. Obviously this is one of the first videos I've been doing in a long time, so I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to the whole YouTube game, but if you liked it, obviously be sure to give me a like because it does help. Drop a comment if you want to see anything in particular or just want to say hello, and also drop a subscribe if you're not subscribed already, because there'll be a lot of content coming very, very soon. Catch you guys in the next video.